into this in-depth analysis of the mywirelessrep.com income opportunity. Now, over the last couple of months, there's been a real buzz about a new company that was coming out that was going to revolutionize telecommunications and was going to be such a unique opportunity that it was going to simply set the industry on its head. So I was contacted as an expert in this industry with a master's degree in business to actually evaluate this opportunity. And I believe I was contacted and asked to evaluate it because I do have tens of thousands of accounts in telecommunications. I do get paid on millions of dollars of public utilities, and I do have tens of thousands of wireless accounts upon which I do receive a true residual income every single month. So I am an expert in this industry. I went to their website, I evaluated their claims, their compensation, and their product offering, and here's what I found very simply. Number one, they make a false claim up front. They claim to be the only network marketing company that offers true residual and are their own wireless provider, and that's simply not true. ACN Wireless, who I'm associated with, has been their own cellular phone company in multiple countries around the world for over 3 years. So that's simply not true as a claim. They also claim that they're the only opportunity to get paid on cell phone accounts, and there's lots of companies that'll pay you on cell phone accounts. So there's lots of ways to make residual income on cellular services. So I find that some of their claims are subject to a little bit of a hyperbole and overstatement as I reviewed their website. Now, as I took a look at their product offering, their plans are competitive. So they actually have a nice competitive rate for cellular services. Matter of fact, that $99 unlimited plan, that's a great plan. That's exactly what AT&T and Verizon and T-Mobile offer as unlimited calling, so that's a good plan. The problem is when you go in to click and get your phone, what you find is that your phones are overpriced. So all of a sudden you got a decent plan, but you go in to get your phone, and where Verizon will give you the Motorola W385 for free, they're going to charge you $99 to be with them. Where every provider will give you the Motorola Razr for free, they're going to charge you $179. So the phones are simply way, way overpriced, not even close to market right now. In addition, when you go out of network, the problem is let's say that all your family's on Verizon, and you decide to go with the white label provider, mywirelessrep.com. Problem is now when your family calls you, they don't get free calling in network. Let's say you're on AT&T. Now you lose the benefits of the AT&T in network. Wouldn't you rather be with a company like ACN Wireless where you can offer Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, Nextel, Sprint? Don't you think clients would rather have choice rather than limited options like they have with this company? So that's a problem. So there's lots of issues on the product side as well. And then when I got to the compensation, this was a nail in the coffin. Very simply, this company, if you look at it, won't even pay you full commission on their best plan. So their $99 plan, their best plan, you're going to get half commission. And then when you look at their claims that you can make up to 4% commission, I guess it's the small print writing that they didn't tell you about. They didn't tell you can make 4% commission, but it's going to cost you, or you're going to have to make over $10,000 a month in monthly bonuses to qualify for that income. Let me ask you a question. If I was making $10,000 a month, do I need 4% commission? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's ridiculous. Why wouldn't you do business with a company like an ACN Wireless that'll pay you 8% commission and have no requirements of bonus earnings to make the money? I mean, don't we want the average person to be able to make the highest commission? So imagine getting paid twice as much and not having to qualify for bonuses. If you want to make 3%, you're going to have to make $5,000 a month. You want 2%? $2,500 a month. So all of a sudden you're getting paid less commissions. You have to work a lot harder to qualify for them for the same efforts, and you don't get to offer all the providers. So when it comes to wireless, let's face it, there are much, much better options out there than working with a company like mywirelessrep.com. In addition, wireless has had its run. I mean, listen, if you're involved in the wireless industry 10 years ago, 15 years ago, you're sitting pretty. But the bottom line is it's had its run. The future of telecommunications is digital voice with video. That's the future of telecommunications, and we're the world's largest seller of that technology. Matter of fact, we have a completely free video phone. Now the video I'm going to queue up now, and you're going to be way excited about what's happening here. We're talking about pioneering an entire industry, the next great industry in American business. So enjoy the video. We'll see you at the end. Hello, and welcome to this online presentation. My name is Matt Rasmussen, and I'm speaking to you today from my home in Scotts Valley, California. Over the next several minutes, it'll be my pleasure to share with you an innovative income opportunity. My background's in public accounting. I'm a 12-year private practice accountant with a master's degree in business. Several years ago, I became very frustrated with the time for money scenario. You know the situation. You go to work, and you put in a day's effort. And for that day's effort, you get paid a day's pay. But that day will never again yield you another financial reward. I began to realize that if I followed that program, I'd have to work another 30, 40, or even 50 more years exchanging time for money, praying and hoping I could eventually save enough money to retire. Then I began studying wealthy people, and I found that wealthy people pursued residual incomes, where they did the work once and got paid for a lifetime off of that one-time effort. I discovered such an opportunity with a company called ACN, and today, when tens of thousands of people pay public utility bills, our family has a check. It's allowed us to do things a couple years ago we could not even have imagined possible. Our family's success has been documented in Success from Home magazine, but our success pales in comparison to your future success based upon the future technologies that are launching today. That future technology is called digital voice and video. It is the future of telecommunications. Very few people today have that type of technology. In the future, everyone will be communicating using video and voice. Don't we all have friends and family members we'd rather see and speak to than just speak to over the telephone? This is the future of telecommunications, and ACN is at the forefront of this amazing technology. Isn't it about every 10 years that a new technology comes out and makes multi-millionaires and even billionaires out of ordinary people? If you could go back in time maybe 30 years ago and position yourself in front of the computer revolution. Now, you may not have known how to operate a computer or even what a computer was. But to know that computers were going to do what they've done over the last 30 years, if you had positioned yourself, do you think you might be like the Microsoft founding members and maybe multi-millionaires or even billionaires today? What if you went back 20 years ago and you took advantage of the mobile phone market? Remember those big old phones? They cost thousands of dollars per minute. They were huge bricks. They cost dollars a minute to make a call, and yet billionaires have been created. The second wealthiest human on the planet is involved in the mobile phone market. And if you went back 10 years ago, a great industry to be involved in would have been the internet. Billionaires were made on the internet, including the founding member of Google, Mr. Larry Page. So billionaires were made out of new technology shifts. And we have now one of the greatest technology shifts the world has ever seen, and it's called digital voice and video phone, and ACN is at the forefront of it. The Iris 3000 is a complete home phone replacement device, allowing you to completely get rid of your existing traditional home telephone line with unlimited calling to the US, Canada, and Puerto Rico. All it charges less than what you pay for a traditional phone line. We also have the world's only global free in-network calling plan. Talk to friends and family in Europe with video completely free. We've constructed the world's highest quality digital network. This industry is the next big trend in global business. The former head of the FCC said that this is the most significant shift in modern telecommunications. We're looking at over 1/4 billion users in less than 2 years, and we can be at the forefront of it, and ACN is the largest seller in the world of this technology. Perhaps the best part of the entire opportunity is that ACN has removed cost as an issue from this brand new technology, making the Iris 3000 a completely free video phone, subject to activation, shipping, and taxes. Yes, we have a chance to corner this market, and we're not even going to have to charge for this latest technology. This phone has a full 7-inch screen. It becomes a digital photo frame when it's not in use, scrolling your family pictures. What would you pay at Walmart for a digital photo frame? That's hundreds of dollars alone, much less the fact that ACN includes it for free in their video phone. Imagine video messaging and video mail. Have your video messages sent to you by email when they're left on your video phone. This device is cutting-edge technology, and ACN's offering it for free. As you can clearly see, we are in front of something truly amazing. Over the next 7 to 10 years, everybody you know will be using video and voice to communicate, and you can get paid on it. Could you even imagine letting this pass you by when you know about it so early? If you let this pass you by, it'll be one of the greatest mistakes you've ever made. For further details, go back on the website and watch the full presentation, or get back with the person who introduced you to the site immediately. Either way, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. Have the remainder of a great day.